welcome in. I am wanting to get into this as quickly as possible. If that wasn't obvious by the fact that it's only been 2 minutes into stream and I've already talking and visible. But yeah, I want to find out. Oh boy, and I want to find out what this card is gonna be. Oh, it's blank. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. A blank. Do you think we're gonna need that lens? These. Okay, let's see. What candidates have I got for what? This is the last one. Okay, so let's designate a shelf to this. This is the last one. Need another one with a long, with 5 pointed petals and so let's look for pointed petals. Not enough petals. No. Don't think I've got that one. Maybe. No, because this only has that one thing, and we're needing to move it closer in case it be a maybe, but I'm not putting it up there on that shelf. But then there's also this one. Let's see. Too many. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it needs Everblight as well. It would make sense. Baylock's elixir, made from the crushed petals of 3 distinctive plants. Baylock's elixir. Oh! Ooh! Wait, hang on. Okay, so, when the Captain Tarot cards show that sort of crescent moon, I think this one will be able to be used. Let's get here. Okay, a secret uncovered is a secret no more. 2 miles north of a Foxfield. Okay. Okay, so needing this and this one, just Foxfield. Where is Foxfield? Nope. Foxfield. Okay, I just put them on top of it. So here's Foxfield. 1, 2, here. 3 ravens circle above, their claws and croaks cleaving in silence. An omen. I take what I came for and leave. That isn't what we're needing for that other one. This one. And this. Ooh. Come on. Golden light. Start at Long Meg. Start at Long Meg. Put that there so that I can bring it on. No, where is there somewhere called Long Meg? Okay, this is better. Long Meg. Lowood. Where Long Meg? It says start there, which means that it certainly must exist as a place on the map. Long Meg, Lake Undermere, Killington Lake, River Loon. Come on, looking for names. Foxfield, Swinside, Stone Circle, Average. Okay, we'll be able to search again. Lowood, Long Meg, where? Come on. Jump out at me. And then there's this. Gosforth. Is there a place called Gosforth? I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I feel the rising dread in my chest. Okay. Oh! Okay, so don't go to Gosforth. The Great Oak. I had to remind myself what these things, what the hidden ones were called. Nothing secret about that. Nothing secret up here. I'm honestly surprised there isn't more hidden stuff on this map. Okay, so this is... Don't try solving that yet. So where is Long Meg? Okay, so you have to be able to go through town. So it can't be here, here, or here. And you have to be able to go east too as well. So at the very least, let's nudge that again because we're about to get the option to explore. So it can't be here and it can't be here. So it's anywhere from here to here. Long Meg sounds like it would be near water though. So let's have a look at near all the water. Long Meg, Long Meg. Wait, hang on. I just realized something. BIOS. Where is our friend at the library? Long Meg. Okay, sorry, I I've not heard of it. Okay, so I can't do that one yet anyway. Into Bay. To Bay. A noble elder stood, silently watching the starry skies. A noble elder stood. Oh. Trying that silently watching the starry sky. I want to go explore here. To Bay. I have a feeling it's going to be here. Be on that day where it's that crescent moon, but I'm not sure. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Trying to think. Into Bay, a noble elder stood. Before I start the day, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go back to Tibet. You wouldn't think following the modern railway line into Tibet that this prosperous village was once home to a notorious prophetess. Mary Baines, a local witch, haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all in the village, and nothing grows there. Her grave in the churchyard. I'm just quickly looking because that's interesting. That's the only spot that sort of dark marking occurs. These two spots. Keep that in mind. Clue. Does this go letter or clue? Letter. Makes sense. Text back down here. This is for the map as well, so that I can just go in there. Let's get this out. And wake you up before I ring the bell. Oh, mail immediately. Oh! Oh, Simon. In reference to your question, Simone, I mean. In reference to your question the other day about Long Meg, I'm afraid I do not leave an answer, but Calder Abbey has a wealth of knowledge on local law. If you ever go there, the monks will request a plant from you, but they won't tell you what they want. A sort of test. They've never allowed me to look through their stacks. Okay. archive and I can do bios. Let's go to the monks. Where are these monks? They are at Powder Abbey. Where is it? I likely overlooked it. Powder Abbey, Powder Abbey. Oh, it's all the way over here. A small window opens within the much larger oak door. From the darkness within, a voice proclaims, "Only a friend may enter." Okay, if I remember correctly, that we have got a plant that is supposed. It helped with the witches. So let's just try and find it. Wait, hang on. St. John's Poppy? St. John's Poppy. That would be on this page. A vibrant, the flower of the St. John's. No, there. Is water that can greatly improve buyers. No, it wasn't that one. That was for the cultists. Whereas it was you who was trying to go to them. Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The sisterhood is secretive. Their leader. The fox button was no help, I'm afraid. Fox button. That's what I want this. I want this. Fox button. An offering of fox button considered by some to represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Okay, fox button. Where is it? Here it is. Bingo! Yes! Okay. Book entry. Sheep snap. The sheep snap, we'll read about that when we actually need it. The hatch is snapped shut and the oak door swings inward, slowly without a sound. I am ushered in by a man wearing a plain brown robe. He nods silently when I ask about a long meg and leads me through the abbey to a small library filled with scrolls and books. Without a word, he pauses for a moment, surveying, before selecting a scroll and handing it to me. Okay, so that goes into archive. Glad I remembered Fox button. Okay, so Fox button is one that is useful. So ones that wind up occurring a lot and can be beneficial. Up here, you can also be useful. I'm gonna keep an eye on that for regarding Longmeg, there is a stone circle north of Undermere. According to a local legend, some hundreds, perhaps even thousands of years ago, a witch known as Longmeg lived nearby along with her daughters. They were wild, godless people who practiced evil magic until one night they went too far and Meg and her daughters were turned to stone. The tall statue that stands apart from the main circle is called Longmeg by the locals. Okay. So north of Undermere. Okay, so Sisterhood is trying my patience again. If the old order was around, but she's not. They've kept the secrets for hundreds of years. If ever there was a time to share them, it is now. They know of a way to defeat the servant, some ritual or weapon or something, but their stubborn pride won't bring them to ask for help. Well, I won't sit idly by and do nothing. I'd better have a little chat with this new Ada. And I think I'll take some a story with me. Uh-oh. I don't think I've had that one before, but I think I remember reading it. Promotes an aura of confidence and persuasiveness. The large cup-like flowers produce a stale, damp smell. Cup-like flowers, not that would likely be the stem. Okay, we're looking through the unlabeled ones and ones that have purple. Stale damp smell. Purple flowers, long leaves. Nope. I should probably give these all water. I know I had the flower because it gave me this. That's a fungus. Not gonna be that one. Cup-like flowers on unnamed. And it smells damp. I doubt it's going to be this one, but let's see. It has a distinctive smell that reminds me of old books. Musty. I have a feeling this is gonna fill me with dread. No! Okay, so I was right to question. I wouldn't say musty and damp have the same sort of smell, but good to know. A plant, weeping bell. Okay, that's weird. It's sorted itself out, not. There are more important things I could be doing at the shop. Didn't get a new plant. Thomas Green. I've finished the designs you asked me to work on. Be very careful on wrapping these. Some of the glasswork is quite delicate, and I have taken great care transporting them. Oh, my lab equipment is finally here. I will now be able to brew elixirs using ingredients. Oh no! Oh no. Okay, so I need to that's 5 petals. what does Gandhi root do? Okay, if Longmeg is north of... Wait, the daughter's circle. It said north of Undermead. That doesn't necessarily mean it was directly above. So this is... So Longmeg would be here. This circle of ancient violet boulders has been a site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. A lone pillar of red sandstone stands off to one side. And that's Longmeg. Okay, so to figure this one out, from here, 1, 2, 3, and these 2. So we're going to go here for the next exploration. 2, 3, 1, 2. Right here. Right on this one. Where the mountain and the forest and river all coincide underneath Sadgirl. Okay. Oh, one of the sisters. The new order wouldn't like me being here, but the forest is in danger. I spoke with the Verona Green earlier. It's bad. If the Dendru has awoken, then it will come for us. You must place an offering at the altar of Adunia. Okay, I'll figure that out once I've been to here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, here. The river is in its youth here, flowing swiftly through the rocks with a melodic gurgle along the tall grasses that line the riverbank. Is a much more unusual looking flower. Ooh. Oh, I think I recently got the thing for that one, and that puts that into the archive. I need to put that in the archive. This is where I'm going next. Let's start figuring out where this is. Put that in there for now. Figure out the elixir later. I need to okay, so where is there river mountains on either side? Where could this be? Can't rotate it. Okay, let's go to the next person. I'm being harassed by loonies shouting about the redemption, saying they're going to set it free, whatever the hell that means. Well, they can take their seeds of whatever, woken something on other nonsense and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. I'm not joining their damn cult. I just wanted to tend my garden in peace. I'm looking for some lark shine to drive them away if they come around again. Okay, let's get the lark shine, because that is also a reason. Lark shine. Larkshine is a plant with a powerful defense mechanism. It releases stinging barbs. Triggered by a light touch, the pain is said to be unbearable and can last for several days. Sometimes confusingly called kidney flower, this is thought to be a reference to the kidney-shaped leaves held within the spiny pods that grow on this plant. Okay, so we haven't got very many unnamed pods have unnamed pod flowers, do we? I think this would be it. Yeah. I'm going to... Oh, I'll... Something of Neptune. Just gonna quickly modify that name to have... Oh wait. Don't hit enter, hit space. Kidney flower. Just gonna do that since it has a nickname. Close that, put that in here. Let's get this open and figure out where this is. Here. Embersol or Coldberry. It seems Beth has been able to keep her fellow sisters away from this part of the forest, for now at least. The trees are thick here, old too. The altar seems to belong here. As much a part of the forest as the gnarled trunks and twisted roots, I must place an offering to the goddess Adunia. Embersol or Coldberry. Let's just quickly read off what Coldberry does, because I think I have Embersol already marked. The uses of Coldberry are not well known. Some say it has applications in dark magic, but this author has found neither substance nor specifics to back up these claims. Those who worship the huntress Adunia place the flower as an offering to ensure a successful hunt. It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Okay. Let's see, from the plants I have, are there any that's unnamed that would fall under this description? They're too small to tell if they have that, but this is a contender. This is what we're needing to locate. I don't think I have any others that would match that, and it wouldn't give me the option. Would it? The other option is Embersol, which I haven't found either. Embersol is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals, Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Okay, so looking for that sort of flower or in amongst the unnamed or unlabeled sites, should say. Let's get the description of this. Purple flowers with a gentle scent, so not that one. It is quite easy to cut oneself on the jagged leaves, as I have just found out. Okay, so you're more than likely, and we don't know, Ember Soul. Someone Scepter already used that, so we know that is what it is. Just a sec. Direction. Okay, so let us see. This is colder, potentially. This is actually a dark purple flower. No, actually, that isn't. Wrong sort of head. I feel like that's the wrong sort of head as well. Does worship? It grows from a thin stem with small leaves. Okay, wait, small leaves. That is not small leaves. That is not an option. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Maybe. I don't feel like that's the right sort of flower though. Not small leaves. Let's look at all the names with small leaves now. Of those of potential candidates. So do I want the blessing of a hunt? This is the only one I feel confident in, and protection for the forest is what it is. The scent it produces is considered overpowering by some, but it is said to stimulate the senses and rejuvenate aching bones. Avalon has many short, pretty leaves. Okay. We may not know what Coldway is, but we know for certain you are Imbecile now. Take you down from there. And now let's quickly water everything. Oh wait, yeah, no, that just increased. The point of watering is to increase the desire to go out searching. Before we end the day, I want to have a try at something. again. That was a long shot. Let's see. Oh wait, we're up to 3 of those now. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of plants. Let's see. Is the flower for that one in here? Okay, nope, that's the end of the book. Okay. So it's not in there yet. Wait, hang on. Hello, you. Patterson's Guide to Fatal Fungi and their antidotes. Okay, spring wax cap. Sometimes fatal can usually be cured by taking hopper heart boiled in vinegar. Sunset mount cap. Generally not fatal in small doses. Crush leaves from sour brandy to cure. Bishop's parasol. Often fatal, can be remedied using the sap of lemon dandy. Copper Caledonian. Often fatal, no known cure. Farmer's worry. Often fatal, an antidote can be made using royal gentian. Okay. One moment while I stretch. Okay, so. Baylock's elixir is often potent aid to memory, allowing those who drink it to ensure that they can retain important information that they will never forget. Care must be taken after drinking, however, to avoid the fate of Grey Gale, who slowly lost her mind after taking a Baylock's and staring at a blank wall for 12 hours. Okay, so let's try and figure this out. Bennett? I think I can go one more failure. Yep, okay, that's it for today. End day. Let's see what this says. Oh. In time she learned that the sisterhood had secrets, or had she always known that? Had she come to them by chance, or had she sought them out deliberately? She wasn't sure. But by now she knew what she wanted, and she would do anything to get it. 902-803-X. Day 11. 803. I don't remember. Wait, 803. No, 8. Yeah, 803. 902. Right there. The impressive ridgeline of the crinkled crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out amongst the moss. Ooh! Colorful indeed. Okay, put that up there. That's not at all what I'm looking for this elixir. Wait, hang on. Forgot to go over this with nothing hidden. Wait. I have a feeling that it's gonna come into importance at some point. Alox elixir. I'm curious, can dragging this heat? No. I should call the next customer, or maybe look through my notes and letters to see if they lead me anywhere interesting. Yep. Oh wait, I have that open. Whoops. Close the archive that, because that makes that oh so cluttered. This one. Really want to solve this one. No. This card annoys me so much because I'm trying to figure out what anyways. George Campbell. My old man reckons there's a plant what can finds pots of gold buried underground. Don't know if what it's called, but I bet you do. Tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of gold your way. Weeping Bell. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft-filled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as the golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Okay, this is one of the new ones. I think it's called this. I think it's this one because this is the only one with that sort of leaf work. Right? That isn't already named? Yes, it is. Weeping Bell. That's a merry dog. Let's just come back here and modify that to include its nicknames. Golden Light. Or Fool's There we go. Wait, hang on. I remember reading Golden Knight in. It was one of these, wasn't it? No, Royal Gentry was here. Hope how it was, not that. And it's Ableford. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Drea is in town and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. We suspect that he's here to hunt the Dendru. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. Okay. Danger. I'm not giving him that. I refuse to give him that. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I very much want to know what this one is. This one has me so confused. Okay, Amos Duncan. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me. Okay, so I have the flower. It's somewhere in here. I just... Okay, so... let's read through for this one. Eye bright. Take care not to touch the brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days. A plant that only grows to the southwest and south in warmer climates, where they call it loathe, after a long dead king, known to improve eyesight at night in even the darkest places. Okay, so I need to give this its nickname as well. L-O-E-T-H-E. Okay, its nickname is now on there as well. That makes sense. What am I suspecting you are, though? Let's try and identify it. Let's look for the leaves or the flowers. Okay. Not Butterdale. And it also need, and then we'll go through scent. Maybe? No, that doesn't look right. A bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up under unnatural light. I'll give something a try in a bit. Sheep snap, don't have that identified, and it's pointless because it's got a fruit. Still looking. Nope. Genuinely think that's what that is. Let's try and find this last one. Hint. I'm not sure I have all the plants I need for this elixir yet. I need to take another look at the clue card. Maybe that will lead me to the plant. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Of course. Next hint. Every word in this card starts with a letter that could refer to a company. Really? Oh. North, east, south, south, west, south, south. My dyslexia made that one nigh impossible to identify. Oh boy. I potentially just... Oh, no, wait, no, I just found the one, because I have... Okay, so you're that one. You go here, and you go here. Okay, elixir shelf. Do I need to make this every single time, or can I just pass it out now? Wonderful! Good to know! Have I got an elixir book now? Nope. This leads to something. Hope heart. Have I identified hope heart yet? Yes, I have. Which one is it? It's one that we're gonna have to hover over, because I don't think I'm going to be able to spot that just on a whim. Where is it? Royalist, Calvium, Mountain, likely. Winter Broadway. Here it is. Hope Heart. Sour Bandy. That isn't even a thing. Sap from a lemon. Lemon dandy. Okay, where's the lemon dandy? Okay, lemon dandy, curled leaves. I'm looking for curled leaves. Here it is, lemon dandy. Royal Gentia, which is what we suspect this is. Yeah. Sour. Something has the nickname Sour Candy. Looking through all the ones that have nicknames now, or looking for the ones that I have listed their nicknames. Load, Fingers Bane, Kidney Flower. Imbecile, the likely Historian, Young Warriors, Harlequin. Hang on. Those mushrooms are very distinct. I wonder. Okay, nope, I have multiple. Not gonna try that for now. Figure that out later. Mary Holmes. I'm looking for something specific, a very unusual looking fungus that takes me back to my childhood with a wonderful smoky smell. No. I feel like that's one of the ones that I already have identified, but I just can't tell you if... No, Zoltans are not that one. A mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. So no. And a very unusual looking fungus. That's not a fungus. Smells faintly of wood smoke. Nope. Didn't mean to ring that bell again, but hey, we found it. This is hiding something. And I don't know what. Okay, so boiled in vinegar, crushed leaves of sour bandy. What is Sunset Mount Cap? I have that one identified. Okay, so Bishop's Parasol, Sunset Mooncap, Mount Cap, I should say, I haven't identified yet, but an edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. Okay, so I'm looking at that. That should be easily identified amongst the unlabeled, if I have it. Spring wax cap is what I'm looking for, not that one that I just did. Do I have it is my question. I don't think I do. Seems to give off a small amount of light. That would likely be included in the description. That is the entirely wrong sort of mushroom. Okay, so right now, oh wait, pale blue liquid. Okay, so right now I'm putting these both here. I've identified copper caldonium though. I have it marked as red. Right? I do have it marked as red. Nope, that's red. Okay. Bishop's Parasol is fine. Sunset Mount Cap is fine. Wait, often fatal. What does Bishop's Parasol do again? Mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding it on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep milky. It can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pain. So stomach pain. Since Sunset Mount Cap. The Sunset Mount Cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. Humans. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Okay, so don't want that in the recipe. Have I got Farmer's Wort? Here it is as an option. A spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safer to consume in small quantities, grants great strength for short periods at a time. The expense of severe fatigue once the effect has worn off. Don't want that. Bishop's Castle. Need to locate Farmer's Wort. Why do... Looking through my mushrooms for unidentifieds. Think I've given away Sunset Mount Cap before? Spring Wax Cap is the one that I'm looking for.
Simone, welcome. Oh goodness, Hellboy, you haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into the servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fremont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. And that and sneak in some Hellboy hugs. Oh, good Hellboy. Good Hellboy. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's archives at Moncaster are home to many ancient and esoteric scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It may be worth a visit. So, at Moncaster. Not there. Okay, so looking for Moncaster. Ambleside, Graymere. Where, oh where? Let's just first get it crossed off the side of the map that I'm planning on placing this. Yes. It's merely Moncaster I'm needing on here. Moncaster. Oxfield, Trover, Lowick, Glensdale, Bow. Where on earth is Moncaster? I could have sworn I've seen it before. It isn't on the side that I put this on. Don't go there. Oxfield, Bootle, Havinger, Moncaster Castle. I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention, the Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that it was another name for the servant? The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can be bound and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean that it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Black Combe. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know that 5 plants were required for the ritual, the specific plants were not known. This is where we come to the Great Oak. John Hole, Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Norwood. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm going to need to be doing this with. Anything. Looking for the spores. There we are. Okay. Daisy dog, we've identified, and we've got as a thing. Just checking. Yeah. But now, bigger than I could ever have imagined. Anything, any living thing might be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Put that in there. One moment, I'm gonna go get myself a fresh drink and stretch my legs. And I recommend anyone watching should do the same. So, BRB.
back. Also, we noticed that as I was getting up, that PNG Tuber had crashed. So restarted that before I went off fully. Now, 5 plants. You don't think? Took a screenshot of it. I hope I took a screenshot of it. I can always go back to our stream. I took a picture of it. I'm just trying to remember. Wait, nope, there it is. Gotcha. Okay, so. That becomes that. I just accidentally passed what this one needs to be. Put that there because that's important. Put that there as well. Every piece of paper is supposed to eventually get a tick on it though. So, closing the archives. However, this. A buyer's disc, often called a smuggler's disc, is a simple device. Both the parties must be in possession. Alexa, who sent us this? Who sent us this? I am worried. Because whoever sent us this has the same one of these. And yes, it's been helpful. But what purpose? Okay, so for the time being, put that back up there. South of the Watcher, south of the Great Oak Tree. And I have archives still open, making it near impossible to identify what I'm wanting to pull out. I should grab this Great Oak south of it. Here. A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses of the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Verona, you're Bethany. Need your help. So I need to talk to you when you next get back. Anyways, I figured it out now, so that's good. Labels back down here. What have I got on the table? You have the disc out. Yep. For the time being, I'm going to archive all of those. Because leaving them in that drawer has proven to be not a good idea. But we may need to hide something at some point. You never know. And so this one we figured out. We'll hold on to it for when we need it. This. Wait, 5 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. No known cure for copper Caledonian. And okay, let's end the day, because I can't think of any other clues or leads we have. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Ada was dead, she felt only elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as goldenite. The number of petals on a lucky Kabbalah flower. Okay, I've identified goldenite already. It's the one that had 2 nicknames. Okay, where is it? Down this end, if I recall. Okay, so the first letter of the Latin name. Okay, so the Latin name, which would be in here, so I'm looking for Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell. So H. So H, and how many on the Kabbalah flower? Kabbalah 6. H6. Yeah. I've read this one then. like select. No, that's H6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Find a 7-petaled flower. Finding a 7. Sneaky, sneaky. Lucky. Yeah, nope, I misread that. Okay, where's the watering can? H7, that was my bad. Was supposed to be here. No. Latin name. Weeping Bell. That's why. Get that recharging. I read the wrong. I read this one, not this one. That was my bad. Okay, so it's L7. Back to watering to speed things up. It's L7. Here. I amble through Meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. Both of these. Let's start having the unlabeled ones up, because there's more labeled ones. Unlabeled and purples, I should say, because the purples are the uncertainties. The ones that I've listed, but may not be what is on their card. Elixir shelf, that makes sense to have. Okay. And now let's try and condense this down to just as few shelves as possible. Okay. us. We were attacked in the night by the servant. In all my time in the forest, I have never experienced anything like what happened last night. The forest came alive and drove the beast back. Ardunia saved us. It's the only explanation that makes any sense. One thing is clear, we cannot do this alone, and we must not allow the servant to get its hands on what it's looking for. I'm trusting you with this, a secret that the Sisterhood has kept for hundreds of years, a tool to defeat the Woken Dendru. Keep it safe. Use it wisely, you'll know how to open it, of course. Okay, wait. I'm just trying to remember what it's called. Bremo? No, Bremo. That's hypodermia. Trying to remember which one. No, there's a plant in here that unlocks things for some reason. See, it wants a plant. Psychic abilities, no. Suffering from hypodermia. Butterdale. Lovelock. Wait, no. No, wait, yes, that is Calvian. Calvillium. I'm looking for Calvillium. I'm going to... Since it wouldn't be entertaining to watch, once I finish stream, I'm going to go through and order these alphabetically. Looking for one with nickname. No, I haven't put the nickname on this one. So first things first. Lovelock. Because that's what I was looking for. No. Follow the Dodon tributary to its source. Already identified that. Could Bringer be Widow's woe? First is the corpse friend, a reminder. Then comes Ankle Grabber, the binder. Third is the Fearbringer. Fourth to lift the curse. Last a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. Okay. Okay. So the corpse's friend. Could Fearbringer be Widow's woe? So it gives a hint already. Of course it isn't the actual, it gives the nickname. But that one did sound familiar, so I likely already have it listed. Though I'm now a little bit concerned that I won't since identified, it's just known danger. Okay, I have read Widow's Woe somewhere. It sounds familiar. Where? Woe is me, I cannot locate Widow's Woe. This is gonna be painful as a dyslexic as well. Let's get the next person. Oh, male. Sweet. They're saying the Sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Polivers right now. Foxfield Trident. Where is Foxfield again? Feel like that one was the lower down one. There it is. Foxfield Trident. From Foxfield, the Trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here a plant thrives, sheltered from the wind. Okay, so you're the new plant. Let's bring you up. Oh, Forest Vare. I'm going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Embersoul. He's asking for Embersoul, and it's giving the option of Lesser Meridoc. Thank you for helping me identify what this one's danger is. Let me just quickly read what that one does before. And Lesser Meridoc. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. No, not doing that. I'm not sending a man to his death. Embersoul. Where Embersoul. Embersoul is thought to have protective properties. This is the one that I used already. Where did I leave it? Weeping Bell, no. Okay, so bishops, nope. No. There we are. survive. Widow's Woe. Okay, so it is its own plant. Okay. Said to induce fear, also called a camphor, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Okay, so not this one. Now that I have that, I'm needing to identify it ASAP. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of the long thin leaves. How does this smell? No. Deep blue, I'm looking for dark. I'm needing long thin leaves, dark flower. Synthesis, it has a pleasant fresh aroma. Yep, definitely not that one. This one? Smells like sweet rhubarb, so no. Have I got this flower yet? Because I've got all the unlisted ones, unidentified ones up here. That's a fungus. Dainty dark flowers. This maybe? Maybe. Okay, where are my tags? That comes over here with other potentials for their flowers. Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Ooh. On-site antiquities. A sequel games thing. Let's head there right now, because I'm needing elixirs. Okay, so 21 Orchard Road. I think that's in the same place. On-site, let's just quickly check. On-site isn't a different place, is it? Nope. Next person while I wait for that to recharge. Hey Swift, the dreams have changed. I understand now what I need to do. When our librarian friend visits tomorrow, give her this instead of the Peletian that she will ask for. She knows something that she's not telling you. What is this? I'm not potentially killing my friend.
flower head first. No. Come on, come on, come on. Quick. Oh. Also called Truthsayer. This plant will force a person to tell the truth when eaten. So this is trying to be truth. This is trying to be. This is. The sparsely petaled pale flowers give off a strong scent. Let's see. Nongten leaves quite rigid. Aroma is sharp and citric. I know it's safe at least. Just quickly blowing my nose. No, that's the label. First, the corpses brand a reminder. Could fear bringer be widows as well? Oh wait. Archive that. Orchard Road. Wait, hang on. Nope, nothing strange on here. Let's see. On-side antiquities. On-side. The dark exterior of the on-side antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their uses unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. The elixir of the damned and Saint Quentin's elixir. This elixir will enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage, a red flower to protect the mind, a seed pod for luck. Made from a combination of Arbatium occultus, this is their scientific names, Latin names. This powerful elixir is dangerous and extreme caution is advised. It is said to bring a person back from the brink of death, but at the expense of their soul. Those who have drunk it appear vacant and lost, alive but no longer really with us. Ooh.
let's get this one made since I don't need to do any deciphering for it besides looking through the book for sign and for Latin names. Okay, so Arbatium. Arbatium is the word I'm looking for first. Here it is. Okay, Cabalia. I used this earlier. Cabalia, come on. Imbecile, no. Hope Heart, Sunset, Grey, nope, nope, nope. No. Come on. This is giving me time to read them as well as. Okay, there it is. Cabalia. Okay, next up is Maculosus. Okay, Maculosus. Come on, have I? Nope, not that one. This one. Okay, henchuk. The fruit of the henchuk can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, or in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it is ready to harvest. Okay, so looking for something with a bulb that is blue-green? Maybe. I may be about to identify it. Wait. First things first, so I don't. In case I'm wrong on the third one, or I just don't have one. Henchuk. And then finally, Men's Fortis. Men's. No. Men's Fortis, that is Dranthium. Come on. Dranthium, come on, where are you, Dranthium? There it is. Ooh. Oh boy. I was successful in creating the elixir of the damned. Put that there. Just gonna put that because I know what this is. Elixir of the damned. That is how you spell. Where did it get put? Elixir of the damned. There's another I there. Elixir.
pointed leaves or petals. Well, that is actually talking about. Okay, let's look at the red flowers. So Eyebright is. Okay, so for St. Quentin's. Let's get these all to here. All the named ones. Because it's looking for a red flower. While it might mushroom, that's not got 5 pointed, so it's genuinely between those two. Okay, let's call it a day. And day. And more raven spider. Ooh. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she journeyed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. And more to Raven, and then that Raven spot to Spider. Okay, so where's Enmore? Enmore to Raven, so here. And then Raven to Spider here. A jackweed, no, not a jackweed, a jackdaw croaks, hidden somewhere nearby. Strange shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them some plants grow. These can go that one there. This one can come over here. Dark red liquid. The corpse's friend. A reminder then, and there comes a reminder. Then comes the ankle grabber, the binder. Third is the fear bringer. Fourth to lift the curse. Last a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. Ooh, grace it and right. Have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for Daisy Dock to help get me through it instead. Daisy Dock. I remember reading that one as... reading that one. Mildly. A simple potion that it will grant
courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. Daisy Dock. Daisy Dock, let's look. This is an option. This is also an option. Any other contenders with your petals? With your leaves? Bluish purple flower. Purple flower with a gentle scent. Okay. It's one of these two. I have a better feeling with this one. Yeah. Book entry. Dead man's fingers. This fungi is typically found in dense forests, protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from under the ground. From the undergrowth. Said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Okay. Where is... that can come down here, this comes over here. Where are my labels? There they are. Just putting in there for a moment. Dead man's fingers, that's what I'm looking for. I believe that's what that one is, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe that one, when we found it, we found it somewhere where there was death, and we had first thought someone was reaching out of the ground. Okay. Next. Mail. This letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturalist spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. I have a feeling I know who this is from. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Ho ho, so you got it working. Ha. Oh, yes, it works. It works. Look to the north of Balfell, at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be... It will be something that makes you sneeze. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I'm sneezing so much today. It will be our little secret. Ho ho. Okay. Wait, okay. That's gonna explore. This... Where... Balfell. Where is Belfell? Bowfell. Or Belf. Source of the River Esk. River Esk. So up here. Belfell. Here. Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. I like him. Even though I wish I could help him help him by providing him at least a bit of shelter and stuff. He seems very happy, that man. Okay, so the corpse's friend, likely the fingers, or ooh. Or the ankle grabber. That is an interesting thought there.
Next. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake, exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I'd have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'll come back tomorrow.
Okay. Mushrooms, woods west of Undermere across the lake. Okay, that's of dire need. So that would be here. Oh wait, oh no. That could be the ones that I lit and are there. Okay. Put that there. Let's see. Okay, so which of the ones listed here? Because these are the ones that we know are dangerous. We have Occult. We have these three already identified. It's Farmer's Worry and Spring Wax Cap that are potentials. Let us start with Farmer's Wax Cap. No, Farmer's Worry. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities. Only safe to consume in small quantities, grants great strength for short periods at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect has worn off. The red caps have a spongy texture. Okay, so that's likely Farmer's Worry. Let's just... Farmer's Worry. Spring Wax Cap. An edible mushroom with some mild medicinal properties. When dried and eaten, it can help relieve pain. This specified spongy though, so I think definitely more leaning towards that being Farmer's Worry. Next. Okay, so Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I'm sorry, Simone. I didn't want to mention this, but Fremont gave me something else from his archives, a recipe for an elixir. It's the key to the link to the servant. In theory, it would be possible to wrest control of it from the woman in the jade mask.
theory, but the only records that I was able to find are hundreds of years old. And even if it works, what then? The power that can be wielded through the woken dendru is too great for any one person. We should stick it to the sisterhood's ritual. Yes, agreed. But now we know where that there's something to keep out of the hands of the cultists. Letter and book entry. Yes, okay, cool. Now we have something to... Ooh. Sour Bandy. My thought is this. Okay, so these three are first up, so... Now that we have Sour Bandy as something... Oh sweet, and it's immediately here. Okay. The Sour Bandy can help with a memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the larger stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. I haven't identified this yet since I only just got that. Somewhat pungent. It smells rotten. Do I even have that plant yet? Okay, so the elixir of control, the link between the servant and the master is not fully understood. What we do know, however, is that the link can be broken at the expense of the mind of the master. In doing so, a new master can take their place and assume control over the servant. A strong will is required when consuming this elixir, lest the mind of the drinker is overwhelmed. It is believed that the power of a stone circle can amplify the effects of the elixir. I'm not going to be making this. I'm just wanting to know what things to avoid giving the cultist. So I'm going to be changing the color of these three to red. And that's fine. Have I even got it yet? I might not have that one yet, but we'll see. No, that's Solomon's Scepter, which we already know is dangerous. Labels. Sour Bandy. I need to, and I need to I know how to do this.
I'll put them in the right order. So that I can just quickly glance into my archives and see that at the end. This one here. And that's the correct order for this. So that. Archive close. This goes in here. I do not want that being found. Yeah. Okay, so that gets hidden. Okay, that goes there. I need this out still. I'm not done for today. Okay, so let's go on to the next person. Oh, Noreen Chapman. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some Trimble half, then I'd save it. Then it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you'd know she's not worth the trouble. Oh, family drama. Trimblehalf. The Trimblehalf is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers, they generally point downwards to avoid filling with water and to allow easy access to pollinating insects. Okay, so of the unlisted ones, they droop down, not those. Likely these? I believe that's the case. These are useful. Oh, okay, that's my bad. Maybe these ones? Okay, yeah. Glowhorn. Glowhorn or forest lantern or pixie lamp. Okay, I have a feeling I know which is this. I want to get to that one because we've had this sitting here for so long. Make it purple just to be safe. Glowhorn. Forest. Lantern. Flash. Pixie. Lamp. Is phosphorescent, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing that the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Ooh. Okay, so now let us get to sorting this out. Hop heart. Oh wait, I'm already past the end of stream time. Anyways, let us see. Okay, he's Hop Heart. Sour Sour Bandy. Let's find that in Dandy, because I know I have that one identified already as well. Or was it potentially identified? Oh no, wait, you're also now confirmed, so I should make you yellow. Lemon Dandy, Lemon Dandy, Lemon Dandy. Okay, so I'm looking for that sort of either leaf or flower. Nope, that's Harlequin Blue. Lemon Dandy. That's the last one. Sour Bandy. Sour Bandy. What on earth is that head though? Timber Bluff. Trimble Huff, I should say, actually. The name of the plant derives from the fact that, although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. What is this? It's the end of the day. I don't care if that's failure. I think that's pretty much a given for what it is. I'm gonna put these on the elixir shelf because I feel like they're for an elixir or an antidote at least. Elixirs and antidotes. That actually is a good idea. Anyways, let's end the day and find you all someone to send you all over to. Okay. I was going to organize things. I should not have ended the day. Alright. Beforehand, I am going to draw this so you all know. 8 miles to the east. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it. Okay. Letting that ooh, and it's raining. And this likely means we'll be needing this. Oh wait, no, that's a way of identifying phosphor. That is good to know. But anyways, that will be later. I will be organizing this and this is where we will I will be organizing all the named ones into alphabetical order, so that I don't have to keep so that I just need to find where it is alphabetically rather than any other way. But anyways, let's send you over to someone to watch. Let's send you over to... I'm gonna send you over to Tiefling Melissa, and if you want to keep her subathon going, donate. No, don't donate. Subscribe. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, I am unable to raid her. Okay. I'm gonna send you over to Tainessa then, because she's currently they're currently streaming. It's an ADHD kind of day. Sub discount. She's currently doing art, and you're gonna love seeing what she's currently working on. Anyways, see you next week, where I will be probably doing more Vampires SMP fan art. Other than that, and also more strange horticulture. So, see you next time. And have a good rest of your week. I think I just accidentally cancelled the raid. Yeah, I did Oh, I already am. Okay. Anyways, see you next week. Have a good rest of your week. And remember to stay hydrated. Bye-bye.